this product that we're all so proud of. Brian and I obviously, got to know each other through the shooting of Breaking Bad. I fell quickly in love with him. He's my mentor, one of my best friends, and we really stayed in touch throughout the years post Breaking Bad, and we were trying to figure out something fun to do together. And we were having sushi one night in New York, and Brian mentioned, do you think it's a little too early to maybe, do a project together, share the screen? And I thought maybe it's a little too soon post Breaking Bad. I thought maybe we could produce something. What do you think about producing a show or a play? Or maybe we could, go into another sort of business. And he said, what sort of business? And I said, what do you think about the booze business? And he laughed at me. And I said, I'm serious. What do you think about mezcal?
Put more gray into my...
Yeah, no, you look good, man.
Yeah. I didn't like the full dark beard, so I put the gray in to establish a little more, professorial look.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm glad to be here too. But when Aaron first came up with this idea, and the idea of mezcal, I remember back in high school, college, when I would get my buddies together and we'd pitch in to buy like a 12-pack of beer and one bottle of booze, whatever it's going to be, while we played poker. And it was quite often a bottle of mezcal because it was very cheap and we were poor. And I just remember just wanting to drink the beer because the mezcal, it smelled like turpentine to me. And indeed, it took off my nail polish easily. And so I didn't want to have anything to do with it. It was terrible. So when he mentioned that, I thought that was immediately where I went to. In retrospect, I realized that anybody who has this sense, like if you said, "Do you like rum?" Like, oh no, God, rum is terrible. Rum is terrible. And I said, why? Why do you? It's like, well, when I was 16, I had a rum and coke. I had way too many, and I threw up. And it's like, so it's decision making as opposed to the actual spirit. So I had to get educated on what mezcal was. So Aaron introduced me to them and the varietal nature of it, and anejos and reposados, and it just opened my eyes. And so we agreed that we would take an exploratory trip down to Oaxaca to see if it's possible to find one juice that we can both rely on, but there was a problem.
So, I come from the Scotch bourbon whiskey world. I mean, my old Instagram handle used to be glass of whiskey. I mean, I love whiskey. I love Scotch. I don't mind a big bite at the end of my spirit as long as the quality is there. Brian loves just anything super silky, super smooth. We always say he likes to be sort of like romanced a little bit. I don't mind being slapped around. And so we needed to find something that sort of met in the middle, something that was smooth, but also had a bit of a bite.